students, welcome to Excel in English. This series, they are for SPM Reading Papers. The code is 1119-1. I am Madam Gan. Dear students, for SPM Reading Paper, you are going to learn about collocations. For collocations, we are going to look at the SPM Reading Paper, Part 2, and also Unit 1 of your textbook. And then we are going to look at collocations about family, and there is also another exercise. Here is the sample of the reading paper provided by the Ministry of Education. Let's look at the question for part 2. Part 2, we have questions 9 to 18. So let's look at the question here. The pangolin, often referred to as an anteater, is an animal usually found. There are 4 options here: found in, found of, found at, found from Asia. So the correct word is in. The pangolin, often referred to as an anteater, is an animal usually found in Asia. Number 9. There are 4 options here: if, despite, since, and although. If, it is sometimes mistaken to be a reptile. Despite, it is sometimes mistaken to be a reptile. Since, it is sometimes mistaken to be a reptile. Although, it is sometimes mistaken to be a reptile. So the answer is, although it is sometimes mistaken to be a reptile, it is in fact a mammal. Number 10, perhaps the most surprising and disappointing, is it fact, news, reason, or information about the pangolin, is that it is the world's most traded animal. So the answer is fact. Some estimates tell, some estimates suggest, some estimates advise, or some estimate propose. So the correct answer is suggest. That sales of pangolin now account to up to 20% of the entire wildlife black market. The demand for pangolins comes mostly from China, where pangolin scales are thought to be a cure, a factor, a symptom, or a prevention. So the answer is a cure for many health problems. Yet, there is no evidence to support this. Dear students, we have now question 13 to 18. There are 8 types of pangolins in the world. Generally, the scales on the skin consist of, result in, contribute to, or make up 20% of the pangolin's body weight. So here, options A, B, C, D. So the answer is C, contribute to 20% of the pangolin body weight. Pangolin can find, pangolin can collect, pangolin can consume, pangolin can hunt about 20,000 ants a day, or more than 70 million ants a year. So the answer is consume. An adult pangolin's tongue is over 40 centimeters long. Then the length of its total body, entire body, actual body, or overall body. So the answer is entire body. Being solitary creatures, they meet only to find a partner and produce over 1 and 3 young ones, among 1 and 3 young ones, with 1 and 3 young ones, or between 1 and 3 young ones. So the answer is between. Baby pangolins, which have a soft skin at first, are raised over a 2-year period. When the pangolin senses, risk, threat, danger, or problem. So the answer is danger. It curls itself up into a ball. It will protect its face by hiding it under its tail. The last paragraph. The third Saturday of February each year is now World Pangolin Day, and there is a growing effort to give awareness, make awareness, create awareness, or introduce awareness about saving these endangered creatures. It is hoped that the future generations can benefit from this effort. So students, you can see just now, based on the questions 9 to 18 in part 2 of the SPM reading paper. Most of the questions are on collocations and also expressions. Now let's look at the textbook Unit 1. For Unit 1, the title is It's Personal. The theme is on people and culture. For Unit 1, in the vocabulary section, you have a few exercises, and one of them is collocations and expressions. So let's look at the question. Complete the sentences with the correct form of do or make. So here, my sister and I always, answer is make time to visit grandma at the weekend. Number 2, I cook breakfast so you can do the washing up. Number 3, Sally likes to help out, so she makes lunch or the evening meal on Saturdays. Number 4, we can't believe it. My brother offered to do the laundry while we were at the supermarket. Number 5, after I make the beds, I'll sweep the floor. Number 6, if Fran does chores around the house, her parents give her pocket money. Number 7, Mom and Dad do the housework at the weekend because they are both at work during the week. And the last one, don't make trouble. Go and lend a hand in the garden. So this exercise, it is on collocations and expressions. On the next few slides, you have extra notes on collocations about family.
Your parents and siblings, brothers and sisters, are your immediate family, and your extended family includes all your relatives, uncles, cousins, great-aunts, etc. You can use a family tree to diagram the relationships among your family members. A person who is related to you by a long series of connections can be called a distant relative. If you're lucky, you have a loving family or a close-knit family. These expressions refer to a family that has good relationships, where everyone loves each other and helps each other. If you were raised in a loving family, then you probably had a carefree childhood. That means you had nothing to worry about when you were young. On the other hand, a family in which the relationships are bad or unhealthy can be called a dysfunctional family. If the children experience abuse, poverty, or problems with the law, we can say they had a troubled childhood. Perhaps the parents went through a bitter divorce. That means a separation in which there were bad/angry feelings between the husband and wife. It's also possible to have a messy divorce, with a prolonged legal battle involving lots of conflicts about the separation of the former couple's assets, money and possessions. The decisions about the separation of assets are made in the divorce settlement. A family in which there are divorces or separations is sometimes called a broken home. Sometimes the mother and father fight over custody of the children. That refers to who has the primary responsibility of caring for the kids. A judge can grant joint custody. That means the ex-husband and ex-wife share the responsibility, or sole custody to only one parent. For example, a judge might award sole custody to the mother, and the father has to pay child support regular payments to help with expenses for the kids. If it was a mutual divorce/separation, that means the ex-husband and ex-wife agreed to separate without fighting, then they will probably stay on good terms with each other, meaning to have a polite relationship without conflicts. If a woman gets pregnant without being married or in a relationship, then she will become a single mother. Some women in this situation choose to have an abortion, and others prefer to give the baby up for adoption. The time when the baby is planned to arrive is called the due date. You can also say the baby is due in mid-October, for example. After the woman has the baby, or gives birth to the baby is given to the adoptive parents, who will raise the child or bring up the child as if it was their own. Sometimes, when the adopted child is older, he or she tries to find their birth mother, biological mother. Family, noun, group of people related to each other. Plus adjectives. Large bar old, old established bar landowning, wealthy, well-to-do bar hard up, low income, poor. Tax incentives are given to low-income families. Bar homeless bar close, close-knit. We are a very close-knit family and support each other through any crises. Bar immediate. We've only told the immediate family equals the closest relations. Bar conjugal, nuclear, the nuclear family of parents and children. Bar extended. John maintains good contact with members of his extended family. Bar lone parent, one parent, single parent. The difficulties faced by one-parent families are often discussed. Bar two-parent, bar adoptive. The center helps emotionally damaged children to find placements with adoptive families. Bar patriarchal, bar middle class, working class, etc. Bar royal, bar bereaved. This counseling agency helps bereaved families. Family, noun, group of people related to each other. Verb plus family. Belong to, be one/part of, come from. He belonged to an old established family. We all knew her so well that we felt she was almost part of the family. Many of our students come from poor families. Bar marry into. She married into a wealthy family. Bar run in. There is a medical condition which runs in the family. Bar be in. This painting has been in our family for generations. Family, noun, group of people related to each other. Family plus noun. Background, history. Do you know anything about her family background? Linda has a family history of heart disease. Bar connections, relationships, ties. They prefer to stay in their home country because of family ties. Bar member, bar life, bar business, bar home, bar commitments. The job wouldn't really fit in with my family commitments. Bar income, bar doctor, bar holiday, bar feud, bar heirloom, bar motto, bar name, equals surname, bar planning, equals controlling the number of children you have by using contraception. Women in developing countries are advised to do family planning. Family, noun, group of people related to each other. Preposition. Bar in a/the. These problems occur in all families. Bar within a/the. He often creates conflicts within his family. Phrases. Bar family and friends. The support of family and friends is vital. Bar a member of a family. Adjective. Bar large, small, bar young. There are many young families nowadays. Verb plus family. Bar have. I always wanted to have a large family. Bar start. They got married last year and plan to start a family, equals have children, soon. Bar bring up, raise. David struggled to bring up his family on a low income. Bar feed, support. It is difficult for them to earn enough to feed their families. Family plus noun. Bar size. Average family size has decreased since the Victorian era. Bar man, a good family man is completely devoted to his wife and kids.
Dear students, let's do this exercise on collocations for family. Choose the best word to complete each sentence. A friend of mine went birth to her son at home with the help of a nurse. So the answer is gave birth. Number 2, a number of kids in my class come from broken, damaged, hurt homes. The answer is broken home. Okay, next, number 3, after a hostile, cruel, bitter divorce from his wife of 20 years, the actor married a woman young enough to be his daughter. So the answer is bitter divorce. Number 4, I see my expected, expanded, extended family once a year during our annual family vacation. So the answer is extended family. Number 5, Cindy was raised in a very joyful, loving, tender family in which everyone helped each other. So answer will be loving family. Number 6, Jimmy was created, grown or raised by his grandparents after my parents passed away. So answer is raised by. Number 7, I'm on good friends, relations or terms with all my former boyfriends. So answer is on good terms. Number 7, John had a carefree, careful, careless childhood, growing up with happily married parents and 3 brothers. So answer is carefree childhood. Number 9, many women regret giving, having, taking an abortion years afterward. So answer is having an abortion. Number 10, my aunt's going through a messy, sloppy, or untidy divorce. She's paying a fortune in legal fees. So answer is a messy divorce. Dear students, here we have more exercises for collocations for family. Number 1, my husband doesn't get along with a few of my family people, individuals or members. So answer is family members. Number 2, although my salary is low, I get child assistance, provision or support from my ex-husband. Answer is child support. Number 3, my sister had made pregnant immediately after she got married. So answer is got pregnant. Number 4, my son is making a diagram of our family roots tree web for a school project. Answer is family tree. His wife is pregnant with twins. They are due here in February. So they are due in February. Amy was granted sole custody, guardian, keeping of the children from her first marriage. So answer is sole custody. Number 7, teenagers who had a distressed, troubled, worsened childhood often have behavior problems in school. So who had a troubled childhood? Number 8, the celebrity wrote a book about his debilitated, defective or dysfunctional family. So answer is dysfunctional family. The divorce contract, reimbursement or settlement awarded the wife 500,000. So the answer is divorce settlement. Number 10, there are 5 people in my close, immediate or neighboring family. So answer is immediate. 11, they have 3 biological children and 2 adoptive or adopting children. So answer is 2 adopted children. Dear students, we have come to the end of our discussion for reading paper part 2. Remember that part 2, the questions are mostly on collocations and expressions. I am Madam Gan. Remember to subscribe to my channel. It is called Educator Omni Tube. See you in another lesson on collocations. Bye bye.